Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of live forex trading. So right here, what we are doing is we are trading gold. This is gold right here, and this has been the graph of gold for today. Yesterday during this is the New York session. Mainly on this channel I trade New York session. So here in the New York session, this was yesterday, we see we had an upward trend, then it came back down. That is in the New York session. It came back down up to here. I entered trades, and yesterday I made around $40. This is reality. We don't want to make, I'm not going to tell you that I'm making 100 a day, I'm making 200 a day. I'm just making $30-40, and that is good and comfortable for me. Today I've upgraded my account a little bit. I want to get to $500 in my account, which is decent. So don't mind these lines. I'm just trying to study the market and see where it is going to go. But well, so after the New York session, which this is the lowest point in the New York session. So the way I've observed it, let me show you. This is another New York session. This was I think Tuesday, this is Wednesday, and this is Thursday. So what we have observed, let us see Wednesday. When it gets in New York, after some time it goes up, the prices go up. I don't know any fancy stuff like the buyers do this, all this, but what I do is I observe the prices and see the trends they take, because in New York, like for the past 4 days, I've observed we have first a high, a very high high. That is what I can say, a very high price, right? This one here that I'm showing you, and then after that it drastically comes back down. That is how the gold has been behaving in the New York session for the past 3 to 4 days, and we also see it here. We waited, and then it had to go up drastically, and it did that, right? And after a while it had to come back down after some long time. So in today's New York session, because I trade the New York session basically, well, you first observe Sydney time, then the Tokyo, and then the London session. So when it went down in the New York session, it came back up drastically. Let me take the ads off. It came back up drastically, like you can see here. This video is going to be how to make $30 a day. 30, all 40, all 50. That is the range that I'm trading right now, because I don't want to sell dreams. I always come here to make 30 to 50. That is my range mainly, and we shall keep on improving with time. But I want to get to a level where I can make 100 a day, but we are not yet there. We are just making $50 a day. So Sydney, it came up, it very big candles. I do it on the 15-minute session. Very big candles in Sydney. In Tokyo it went up, and in the London session it just dropped down. We're on a downward trend. I saw this move, but I wasn't with my computer. I only trade New York session, but I saw this. I had a laptop somewhere and I just didn't get in. I saw the trend. I knew it was going to come down. I didn't expect it to come to this point, but I knew it was going to a downward trend. So now the move I'm trying to make, I'm predicting it is going to go up in the New York session, because at this point I believe we've started a downward trend. So I believe it's going to go up a little bit. It will not surpass this. That's all I know. It will not surpass this, but it is going to go back up, and then we shall continue on a downward trend. That's what I predict for, by tomorrow. But as you know, when you're in the market, you're just waiting to strike. You have to be like a cobra. You have to wait for the right time to strike. And that is what we did right here. So I observed these candles, right? This candle I observed, and after this one I knew that we were going to go above a little bit. So we are waiting to see when the market decides to come up here. It may come up to the London session, to the highest point of the London session, or even go above this. But my sell profit is around here. That is what we want to take, and then we want to sell when the market is going to come back down, and that will be like 10:30, 10 p.m. tonight. The goal is to make $50 today. That is the goal, and I can take 40, which is good for me. So right now we are just waiting for the market to go up, and we shall sell. And I'm going to show you my account. It is right here. We are in a drawdown of 0.57, which is not bad, right? We bought it at 32.5, something like that. So this is our stop loss, and this is our take profit, which is 40, 49, right? But we are in a drawdown of $1. I used the lot size of 0.03. That is the lot size I used in my account. My account, as you can see, has $490. I want to take it to 550 today, and then I can call it a day and I'll sign out. Alright, but that is gold. I'm trading only gold. Yeah, that is how this thing goes. You trade and then wait. You strike and then give it time, because when you spot a trade, you'll want to put in your trade, put a stop loss, put a take profit, but you also want to follow up with what the market is doing, right? Nothing like panicking or anything. So if I take it to, just imagine making $50 a day. That's a decent amount of money. But I'm not yet at 50 right now. I'm at 40. Yesterday I made $41 actually. 41, which was decent. I made $41, which was nice for me. I think I was happy with that. And the other day I made $30. So that's a total of $71, which is decent. It's a good amount. But we shall continue with observing what the market is doing. I'm trading the New York session right now, and we are waiting for a huge candle that will go up. I hope the market gives us that today. It will. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I think it will, because when you observe these candles right here, some people will prefer to buy like down here, but like on this peep, some people will prefer to buy here. But I think I entered early because I know, we shall get a high around here. So that is the one we are waiting for right now. Otherwise, you can also look at these other pairs, the euro dollar, then the pound, and the British pound and dollar. You can also look at those and see where you can enter. But for me, mainly I'm doing gold. If I can get $50, a day, that's a decent amount of money. Yeah, before before because I'm not doing it full time. I'm not trading forex full time, and so we are just learning. And one thing that I want to remind you guys, when you're trading, you have to keep a diary. This is my diary right here. You have to make sure you have a diary that you write in. I've been writing since last month. Now I've been trading for a year. I've been trading for a year, and of course, just like all the beginner traders, you trade your first, you know, 2-3 months, then you're like, bro, this is not working out. You leave, then after a while you come back. But all you need is consistency. My broker is FBS. I think FBS is the easiest broker that you can get into. I'll leave a link down in the description for you guys if you're interested in joining FBS. And yeah, very soon I'll make something. But this is what an amateur trader does on a daily. I don't want to call myself amateur because I'm already earning from this platform. I'm already earning from the markets, and I'm learning new things. I don't want to go into the fancy stuff like the terms people use, I also don't want to clutter my mind with a lot of things. Like, of course I have to learn, like the Fibonacci retracement track, then indicators that matter. My best indicator that I've liked so far is sessions. I like the sessions. I have to trade sessions, and I always want to look at them because New York has really been kind to us, and which is good. Then demand and supply, I've not yet mastered it. That is why I'm not using it right now. I'm just using studying the candles and studying the behavior of the market in different sessions, right? And of course I chose which session I'm going to do what. I chose which session I'm going to trade, and that is the New York session, which I prefer because it has the most money to make on my side, right? But I always keep notes. Like, before I even get into a trade, I put down how much money I have in my account, how much I've put, how much I've withdrawn, and I make sure that I highlight and use different colors. Just like you see the charts, I use different colors to, to observe and see, and also read through on what I did. So let me go back 2 days back. That was the 30th of January 2024. I started off with $18. I took it to 20, right? We are still dealing with low figures. 18 to 20. I traded it. Yeah, I started with 18. I took it to $20. Then I added $100. I added $100, which made it $120, right? So then I traded. I took trades in gold and then GBP. That's the trades I took. That was Tuesday. I turned the account into $149. That means I made a profit of 31 on Tuesday, $31. Then that was a good day. That was a nice day. So then I closed the day at $31. I'm like, this is enough. Masalama is what they say in Arabic, but the other people say, enough is enough. All salute, I'm out of here. Anyway, the next day, which was a Wednesday, my goal was to make $51. I'm reading you my diary, and this is going to be a course. Actually, this is going to be the best trading course that you can have. So my goal was to make 51. Right, as you can see, they are very low numbers because we want to graduate gradually. I entered into the market with 149 from yesterday. $149 that my account slept on yesterday, and I want to get it to 200. Right, I made the first 2 trades and I made $21. So I made 21. I could have gone out of the market at that point, which was 170 total. Remember, the goal is 51. So I made 21 at first. I deviated from my rules. Yeah, I have rules that I write every day. I followed what a TikTok guru said, and I lost $30. So I made 21. Then I went to TikTok, and there is a guru who was like, "Oh, it is going here. Do this. It is." So I was like, I should try these people and see what they are saying. I lost 30. It was actually more than 30 or something. Let me first check my account before how much I lost in that trade. Let me see. Account history is here. I don't see for yesterday, but let me see if it is in trades. It's not there, but I would have shown you the account history. It was like 30 something dollars that I lost, right? Yeah. So the account went back to 40. That is the first loss, after this second phase. That is the first loss. So it went back to 140. Then I had to coach myself. I'm like, I have to stick to my trading philosophy. Do not follow, TikTok or YouTube gurus. That is on my side. Do not follow TikTok or YouTube gurus. I concentrated. I'm like, I've learned. So because I first observed the market, I knew where it was going. Actually, I was like, it's going to go up here. But the TikTok guru was like, oh, do this, do this. These people are normal like you. When you learn the simple basics, I think, of these markets, I'm no expert here, but I can read what the market is trying to do. And most of the times, you can be like 70% correct and 40% wrong. And the goal is just to stay in profits. The trading goal is to stay in profits. That is the goal. So I concentrated and made 2 more trades, and the account is at $90. Remember, I started it with 149. So I was able to take it to $90 then. $190, which was a profit, because the way we started, that is a total of $71 for 2 days, which was decent. I'm like, this is good. So today I've decided to go pro. I've decided to, fund my account, and from the 190 I added some dollars, and now we have $500 in the account. 490 actually, to be specific. But we are going to try and get $50 today. That is the goal of for me that I'm trading today, to get 50 from $500. That is a lot of that is like 5% of my account, the profit I want to make today, which is decent. $50 a day is not bad, right? But we are going to see how the market is going to work out today. Remember, there are two probabilities. You know, actually there are three. There are three outcomes. The first one, the market could go with you. You know, you assume the market is going to go upwards because of the studies you've done on the graphs, the behavior of the market over the past, 4 days, over the past 1 hour, over the past 15-minute time frame. You've studied that and you're like, it's going to go up. You put a stop loss and you take the trade, you execute the trade, and the market can decide to go with you, and it will go, whatever you predicted it would go, and that means you're making profits, which is good. And then the other thing is the market could decide to go against you, which is not bad. It's bad in that sense, but it is also a possibility that really happens, and that is why every trader has to have that in mind, right? That the market can go against me, but when it decides to go against me, that is why you have to put, something called a stop loss. You're like, I have $100 in my account. I can only afford to lose $5. So you put a stop loss on this trade that can only afford to make you lose $5, right? Otherwise, if you don't put a stop loss, that is what they call blowing up an account. Like you blow up an account, and that is how an account is blown up. When you don't put a stop loss, because the market can decide to go against you, and that means you're losing money all the time, right? Then, but this is a live, I'm observing this market live, and if the market comes up here, I'll be able to make my $50 and then call it a day. Or I can decide to prematurely get out of the trade at around here and make like $20 and also call that a day, right? Which is not bad. All I wait until the market is going to come back down, because the market is up and down. It will never be only up. It will go up, and at some point it will come down. That is how Forex trading is. But me specifically, I'm doing gold, and of course I thank you guys for watching these videos and just being with us as we trade, which is nice and beautiful. Right now gold is at 20.34, between 20.34, 20.32, around there. My stop loss is below that, so I'm waiting patiently. It wants to break through this point of resistance, but we are still at that point. I don't know if it will break through, but that is what I hoped for. If it does break through, it will be a good day. The London session is still on, and the New York session started. We are going to, so when you look at this and measure, let me show you from here. To here. Let me make this red. So when you look at this measurement in the New York session that it took, then when you look at this same thing right here is you have to give New York session time to do what? And when you bring it here, this is the current session, New York. So I'm hoping that the market around here will go up. Not, of course, not as far as that, but around here, this is where the market will go up. All right. So we still have this time. I think around this time, the market, the New York session will peak at around here. And as you can see, we are still just halfway through. So we have to wait and see how the New York session is going to peak. Right? Yeah, so that is what we have to do. It is a waiting game, and you always have to be steady and stable. You have to observe and read the markets. But these graphs, who of you did statistics in school? Right? If you did any statistics in school, this should be interesting to you. It should be very, very interesting and encouraging, because here unless you're on a demo account, here you're trading real money, you're risking, and risks always have rewards, just like in real life. Risks always have rewards. So it looks like we may get a high. Yeah, the market is trying to break through this zone, right? It is trying to break through. Oh, sorry, this is what I want. As you can see, we are in a profit of around $7. Remember, we want 50. We want something like 50. So 20 will be around here. 30 will be around here. This one will be around 35 if it hits our take profit. It will be around 35. Then we shall observe it when it is coming down, because if it hits this peak, it has to come down like all the other, how many days? All these days. It has to come down after some point when it hits like its peak in the New York session. So, of course, we have to wait. But yeah, this is the main point. This is the issue. Like, you have to set targets. I know most of you see people with Bugattis. You see people enjoying themselves after they have traded for probably 7 years or so. But for you, it's just trading, not for fun, but you have to know your level. That's when the markets will be nice to you. You have to know that I have maybe $100 account or $1,000 account, and I'm going to do what? $1,000, maybe you can make $100 a day and stick to that, right? because the market will always give you some pips. It will give you pips. You know, the pips are like how many pips it does give you. You look at these numbers. If I'm at 33, at 36 I'll have 3 pips, right? At 36 I'll have 3 pips. At 40, so I'll have 7 pips. That is how it works. But you always have to be patient. You have to keep learning and develop your own mindset and philosophy. So, people were saying, a lot of people say trading philosophy, trading psychology. So I went and did my research. I'm like, why do people say trading psychology so much? Why do people keep on saying trading psychology so much? All the time. Everyone is talking about trading psychology because it can confuse a lot of people. So I went and did my research and I was like, oh, psychology is the relationship between cognition and behavior. It is a study of the mind and behavior and what affects them, right? Like these charts you can see here. Yesterday, with $100, I could easily have gone to 1,000, but these things shouldn't affect you really much because, oh, I missed out so much. Then you go on and cry. It's not that way. It's not that way, right? So your mindset and behavior have to be different, because mindset is when you study, like you study the market and be like, oh, I propose it is going to do this, the market is going to do this, this is the New York session, this is the London session. So the mindset is studying the cognition. You're studying the markets, you're doing this observing, and then the behavior is, take an example you've studied and it is a yes, right? And it is a yes on the market, you're making profits. Like then your behavior is how you react to that. Because one day it is going to be in profits, another day it's going to be losses. And your behavior, the way you take that in, is like the behavior. So when people talk about trading psychology, that is the main issue. That is what they mean. Like the mindset that you trade with and the reaction you give back to how the market is treating you. Because you can decide to cry, be like, oh my God, I'm not doing this again. It's for scamming. Most people say that. But you can do it on your own and no one is going to actually scam you or anything. Absolutely no one is going to. Yeah. But well, we are waiting for the market and see how we are going to make this $50. We hope, we hope we are profitable today. That is the main goal, being profitable today. So this area is going to, this area here, oh, what am I doing? This area here is going to give us a what? A clue of what is going to happen during the New York session. Because we could see the beginning of a downward trend, or we could continue on the upward trend. but we just have to wait for the market and see how it is going to turn out. So I hope I can learn from you guys how you're doing your trading during the New York sessions, right? All we can do is just observe the market and see if we are taking wins home. Today my goal is to turn this account into $1,000, because right now we are at 500. Right now we are at $500. So at 1,000, we shall celebrate and probably give people some money, right? But man, me, I'm only observing gold. Well, another pair that I've been trying is British Pound USD, GBP USD. That is also a good pair that I've had success in. For me, here is one thing I do when I'm trading is I make sure the pairs that give me success are the ones I stick to. For example, I tried JPY USD. Man, that thing it just used to mess my trading up. It used to mess my trading up really bad. But basically, when I'm off work, this is what I do. And hopefully one day I'll be full time here and do the trading. But that is what we are doing right now, because making money should be a hobby for everyone, even if it's not like thousands of dollars. At least we are trying to make just hundreds of dollars. Yeah. But guys, a question: why do you think that there is no thousand here, or it only starts at a millionaire? Like, even us who have thousands of dollars, we should have like a terminology. But I guess that is how it is set up, because people want us to strive hard to become a millionaire or something. But if I have like my $10,000, I should be a thousandier or 100, something like that. Anyway, my ear is killing me because this headset is not proper. I guess that can work a little bit. we still have a lot of time to wait. Maybe I'll cut this video so that I remove some things so that it's not too long, but this is how trading is supposed to go. But I see some people, they go into their accounts and wait. When it gives them like 5, they're like, I'm out, $5, I'm out. But what I've observed in the past days is you take a trade and give it time. Like, if someone took a trade from here, let us say from here, right? If this is from here, 15, 15, this is 15, 15, 15, 15, that's 30. No, wait, 15, 15, 30, 15, 15, 1 hour. 15, 15. 1 hour and 30 minutes. It is what it would take. Can you believe 1 hour 30 minutes is what you had to wait for? But most people, 10 minutes, they are like, I'm out. I'm out of this. But the market is going to react. And you entered the trade because you thought the market was going to react, and it would react in your favor. So if it goes in our favor, we shall be, good to go. Not millionaires. Ah. Yeah, we have to wait. We can also go to Twitter and relax a bit. You don't have to stick. Oh, this is my Twitter account. Let me first even you relax. Let me. Does Twitter have? They don't have. You have to like your post. People have graduated, which is nice, which is really good. Oh, Hamilton is leaving Mercedes, bro. Oh my goodness, this is news. Let me search. Red Bull is the GOAT. He's moving to Ferrari. My goodness, that is huge, bro. Hamilton should actually retire. He should just retire. Lewis Hamilton should just, I think, how old is Lewis Hamilton? Let me see. Bro, he's almost 40. I think it's time for him to retire. But let him go and see what will happen in Ferrari. Yeah. But well, this is patience. Patience, it's tough to wait, but you have to. You have no choice, bro. If you took a trade, you have no choice. You have to wait. To wait. My country people, uh, because me, I support Formula One because of him. Verstappen is not my cup of tea. Anyway, yeah. Let's see if he can win one thing and then retire. Mm. Is it written in the stars that Lewis Hamilton? They both have 7. Man, I think it's actually Hamilton had to take it, but Verstappen, bro. We are now going to buy Ferraris, right? Like, anyway, as good thing he hasn't joined Red Bull. Hmm. Forex trading. Patience, patience, guys, patience. You have to be patient. Alrighty. Let me see. Am I in profits right now? Oh, why do I keep bringing that out? I am in $5 profit, but $5 profit, right? Goes to 5, then to 4, just like that. Mm-mm. I was reading something, but well, let's make the money. Let me first see what GBP is up to. Okay, not bad. Wow. Actually, I see something here. Mm. There is money to be made here in GBP USD. I'm going to take a second trade in GBP USD. Yeah, we are in two trades. We are in gold. We are in a drawdown right now, and we are also in GBP USD. So we are going to see how the market is going because I saw an opportunity here. and it is a huge opportunity, but let's see how it goes. $50 day. I hope the market is on our side. I use FBS to trade. I hope so. Someone may ask me, why have you taken this sale? Why have you taken this sale? So, according to the market that we have seen, the of GBP USD, I think this is it's going to be a sell. Why? Two reasons. When you look at the New York session, we always have a high, which is high, and a low, a very low, which is a sell. I observed here and also observed this session here, right? So I made the decision to go for a sell because I believe this candle is going to come down to this candle in the New York session, not this particular candle, but at some point the price in the New York session is going to come down to where it was in the London session, or even lower, right? That is why I took that sell. For the gold, I have a buy, and we are hoping that by the time we get to this point, gold will be up. That is my trading strategy right now, and I have confidence that for gold we could be in profits right now. We're in 9 profits. I want it to take us to like 30 or 50, and then we shall close this, because after a while it will have to come back down. We are around $10, 9, like that, but I trust my instincts that gold is going to be somewhere here. By that time, we set a time frame. Worrying can maybe start when we are past here and it has not yet hit a high, right, that we expect. But right now I can say we are doing good in gold, and I want to take it out after giving me a 30 at least. All but we are just around 10. We are dancing around 10 there, which is not bad, because you would need only 2 more trades after it gives you a 10. But that is the mistake I made before. Like, I would see it here and close the trade at 10. yet it would have given me a 30, right? That is the mistake I made, but at some point it saved me. It saved me because mm, as you can see, we should it's going up. The price has decided to go up for a bit. We should give it time. That is the goal, to give it time. But as you can see, we are in 15. We are almost at 20. Yes, I'm quiet because we're observing. You know, it is happening even before our time, right? We can decide to go out of at 20 and then wait for it to come back down. Can it hit our stop take profit? I don't think. I think the market has been really generous right now. You have to be patient in the market and trust your gut. We are waiting it to kiss, the red line, which we hope it will. These moments like these are very, very important. The decisions you make here, make it or break it. You have to be very, very careful before you pull the trigger. We are $26 in profit, 27. Alright guys, at 27 we are good. Oh wait. Let's wait for this paper and see which direction it's going. Guys, I think at 28, I was waiting for 30, but I think it has just refused to kiss that point. You know, I was going to go out, but my intuition is like, trust your trade, bro. Just let it slide. Let it go. Let the market do what it wants. Very important decisions are being made right now. very, very vital. I believe we have something special. Let me put the timer on. You know, I could have sold right here. I could have sold right here, but I still have hope. The hope I had when I was still here for hours, I still have hope that we could, you know, go and hit the stop loss. The goal of the day is $50, but of course I would take, you know, I would take more, but that is the goal of the day. And I already have more than half of it, right? On one trade. Okay, I'm out of one trade. I'm out from here. I think this is where I got out from. But I hope the market is going to go above that. Actually, that is what I hoped for. And in this one, we are still in a drawdown of $3. I predicted the market to go below. But we are going to keep observing the gold and see where it's going to go. At least we have half of our target, right? How much do we have? Our target is 50 and we can't get there. We only left with like 21. Let's see. You know, this is what I always do. I enter and wait, and when I get 20 pips, I'm out. Probably it will go higher than this because it's the New York session. Remember, it could go higher than it is here. But this is a very important step right here. No regrets. Now GBP USD. Let's see how you're going to perform. Gold is very volatile, and it helps to go in if you have a profit margin and you're out. What would have happened? I would have put 2 trades in that gold position, and I would be out already. But it is not assured today that it will go down from here. I predicted it to end to the highest it's going to go is around 2050, right around here. That is what I hoped for, but it gave me half and I'm out of the trade. We are just here to make a living, right? Observation is key. You have to really stay steady and observe. GBP USD wants to gift me, but it's shy. The market is shy right now. And of course I'm going to put that trade in my diary. The first trade in yeah, I'm glad I went out of that trade, because man, it's going down now. But of course that is what the market does. So the goal today was to make 50. Now people would say that after here you get out, but this is not when you should get out, because it would still go up. Just like the GBP USD. This phase here, it's not a joking phase. GBP USD is bothering me. I feel like I should just break even with GBP USD. let me just leave it, do whatever. Let me stick to studying gold and its behavior. I took the trade, have not made a profit, have not made a loss. I'm just I want to see what the next pip is going to behave like. The goal is to make $50 today, and right now we are at 28. We still have 22 to make. 22. But we don't know where the market is going or coming. Right? That is why we want to first observe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to trading view. Alrighty. Is the market ready to go back down? That's a question me and you should find out. Because I'm going to take 2 more trades of where I think the market is going to go, and hopefully they can get us to $50. But let me first observe these candles and their behavior pattern. According to what I see, we could still be going up. And yes, we are. But how far up are we going? We are here for all the action as it unfolds. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, New York session, we see you. It's just beautiful observing people make money. It's amazing. and we are here for it. New York session is just lovely. It is the session to trade in. But today there was a lot of exciting sessions. So I would already be out of the market, but I'm not yet because I saw this happening, this trend. I saw it somehow. I didn't know it would come up to here, but I saw the downward trend. And I stated I think we are heading, I think this is the peak, and we could be heading to a downward trend. Mm-mm-mm. It's just beautiful to sit here and observe, and see what your next move is. I'm like a cobra. I'm observing to see when to strike. That is when a person can become profitable, actually. Because if you don't observe, it's hard to become profitable. Extremely hard. Mm. But we are still on the upward trend in the New York session. My knowledge is very valuable. Oh wow. New York is wilding. But of course we expected that. I'm no expert, but I at least I observe behavior. I'm a behavior expert, and these graphs have a certain behavior they tend to lean towards, and that's where I go in and execute my trades. most of the trading you have to do is observing the behavior of the market, observing trends. That is the most you have to do. And I do it with a lot of grace. I do it with a lot of calmness and grace. You know, I could have stayed in this trade and we would have, made it to maybe 40 or 50. But I was like, 30 is enough. I can get another trade because I wasn't sure about what the market was going to do after that. Yeah, people call it a bearish candle. Okay, comrades, I'm going to wait and observe to when this will hit its peak, because I see if I stayed in I would still be in profit. Anyway, I'm going to wait and observe to when it will hit its peak, and then we shall put a sell position somewhere, right? That is what we want to do. Put a sell position somewhere so that we can make some money when it decides to come back below. So I think we are seeing a point. The peak for New York session should be around here. Let me show you. The peak around the New York session should be around this grid that I put. So we must observe carefully the type of candles, right? The type of candles we are getting, and as you can see, we are not yet at the peak. It has surpassed the London session, which I predicted, but I was worried, so I got out here. And it's still going up to, like, my take profit was like 250 something was my take profit. Anyway, the market is fun. It's really good. Oh, I forgot I'm not supposed to stretch like that, you know, so that my hands go above the screen. It doesn't appear appealing and beautiful, but it looks like we are still going up. So when you get the peak, like almost at the peak, you'll be happy. When you find the peak at the New York session, you leave a happy person. Anyway, I'll keep observing the trends. I'll keep observing the market, and I'll get back to you guys in the next episode of Trading the New York Session. My name is Joe. Thank you very much for everything you do for this channel. We shall get there together, guys. Just stay calm, stay cool. We work and figure this out. We are in this together. So my piece of advice to you is do not overtrade. Do not, like, the stop losses have to be minimalistic so that you don't blow up your accounts. And well, you have to keep learning. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I have more $30 to make. I've made 30 and I can make more 30, I think. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.